Today I'm here to talk to you about Oddity, our brand new brand at Law Perfumery. This is a fragrance house unlike any other that we have, which means that we're very excited to be stocking it, and we are the only stockist of Oddity in Australia. Based in Hong Kong, Oddity is run by a creative design collective, which means that all of their fragrances are very conceptual and have a lot of different influences. Oddity's fragrances are very influenced by visual culture, and each fragrance aims to kind of capture the interplay between visible and invisible art. I think what I love about Oddity the most is that they are fascinated by imperfection. They want to capture the world as it is without retouching or airbrushing. I think you can see this best exhibited in their beautiful bottle caps. So each of these fragrances has a different kind of cap, but also every single fragrance has a unique cap because they're all made out of upcycled ingredients cast in epoxy resin. So for example, Delulu's cap is made out of abandoned toys that have washed up on the beaches of Hong Kong. Dead Air is charcoal in epoxy, and Naked Dance is upcycled wood. I'd love to talk to you about all of these fragrances today, but we don't have time for that. So I am going to talk to you about my favorite at the moment, Naked Dance. Naked Dance is inspired by being at home, surrounded by your creature comforts, being able to be authentically yourself in a space that's intimately you. I'd call Naked Dance a skin scent, but it's more complex than that. And something else that I should mention about Oddity fragrances is that they're all extracts, so they're quite strong and have an incredible fragrance throw. Naked Dance starts off very clean. You've got some citrus, you've got some green tea, but then as it starts to wear a little bit, you pick up the powdery notes of rice, there's iris, there's some crisp, fresh lily in there, a little bit of rose, so it turns kind of creamy and skin-like and powdery and fluffy before it dries down to the base notes. Now here is where Naked Dance gets interesting because it does something slightly different depending on who's wearing it. On me personally, my skin brings out the dirtiness in the base notes. So you've got vetiver, there's guaiac wood, there's incense, there's sandalwood, and on me it goes very animalic, very like skin-like, but in a truly human way, not in a synthetic way. That said, on some people, it retains its cleanliness, so it really depends on what your skin type is. Overall, I would describe Naked Dance as comforting, enveloping. It feels natural, it feels like a second skin, and I've really been enjoying wearing it since we got it in. We will talk more about Oddity in the coming weeks, but if you can, I definitely suggest coming in to try these or ordering some in a custom sample pack because we love them so far.